It's fine. Hi guys, good to see you. It's interesting how YouTube notifies people that I'm me and you, I guess, like 2 minutes into me going live, it's like, it's now live. Hi. So, good news. I was fine. Take me shopping, please. Actually, speaking of shopping, I will be showing how LTK works, the platform that I launched in my link in bio. And the reason why I keep bringing it up is because you guys always ask me about certain things that I wear. Hi, Jason. And certain things about my like home and stuff like that. And so now everything you will be asking me about, hi, Peter. And also, I'm happy to do online shopping with whoever wants to, but I would just need to like see your, I guess, like, here's the thing, like, I shop for my specific body shape because I really know my body and I know what looks good on me, at least in my opinion, what doesn't. So I'm happy to help somebody shop if but I like need to know your preferences, your like style. I need to know like your body shape and stuff like that, so I can find things that actually work for you. Hi, Peter. Hi, Peter. Again. But basically, I launched this app. It's called LTK. And it's for me, it's an app. For you, it could be a website, it could be an app, whatever you want. You do have to register on there. It's free. It's not a social media thing. It doesn't matter how many people follow me. It doesn't matter how many people like look at my stuff. It's not like I'm not advertising it because it like brings me anything other than when you ask me about like, oh, where are your glasses from? Or like, oh, where is this from? Hi, Lauren. I can easily basically show you you can easily like access that information. Hi, Anonymous. Heroyam Slava. Thank you. So basically, yeah. So like you asked me about these Nespresso pod holder things, and I've linked them on my like to know it. LTK. So if you guys are not on YouTube, please go over to YouTube and I will show you, because I have a video pre-uploaded that shows you how it works. So basically, like, let's say you would be like, hey, Yulia, where'd you get these earrings? And I can link those earrings in my LTK. And if you click on them, it'll bring you straight to where those earrings are. And you can just get them. I don't remember where these earrings are from, to be honest, so I can't link these. I bought them at some like small shop. But other than that, normally I can link everything. So if you are on Twitch or if you are on YouTube, I can do a full screen demonstration of how it works without having to lift up my iPad. So if you guys would like to, thank you. That's very sweet of you. If you guys would like to switch over to YouTube, if you don't follow my YouTube, it's the same as this. It's also linked in my profile, right under my profile picture. So let me like somehow figure it out so you guys don't have to like listen to it. Make noises. Hi, Thomas. Good to see you. Good to see everybody. Basically, yes. So if you're on Twitch or YouTube, please migrate to Twitch or YouTube, and I will show a demonstration of how it works before we get into the news. Hi, Jen. Also, if you don't follow me on YouTube yet, please give it a chance, give it a try. All of my newscasts are saved on YouTube, so if you missed one yesterday, or if you missed one today, or if you missed one a month ago, you can find it on my YouTube page because they are all saved there. So, hi, Jillian. Good to see you. Basically, I'm going to do it right now with the people that are on YouTube already. And then at some point, if you guys want to, I will do it again. Hi, Kathleen, because it's at this point, you know, whoever is there is there. And I will show how that works. So this is what it is. You go on the LTK website, you find me. Let's say you click on this. When you click on this, you click on like, let's say the coffee pods, and it brings you straight to the coffee pods. Like you just click on a post And like, let's say you click on another one like that, you can click on any one of those items and it'll bring you straight to where to buy them. So let's say I posted this top that I wear a lot on the streams and you guys have asked me a lot about it, and it brings you to the page. This one's on sale right now, and you can also buy it with that like pay in 4 thing. So yeah, this is what it's like supposed to work. This is going on YouTube. So if you guys feel like that's helpful, let me know. And I will be adding more stuff to there. I feel like it is helpful because that way I don't have to be like, oh yeah, so I got this or that from this place or that place, and you can go find it. And like, you have to like go type it in. This way you can just literally go into my page and be like, oh, I like this. And this is there. Also fun thing. So I have an Apple Watch. I have it for, I think 2.5 years now, or 3 years. I got it right before the pandemic. And this is how you know someone, hi Sharon, this is how you know someone is out of shape, is when I charged my Apple Watch today. Thank you, Dave. Thank you so much. Thank you, Dave. So I charged my Apple Watch today, and when I turned it on, it's not connected to my phone because it's a new phone, but it's not a new phone. This phone, I've had this phone for over a year. So it's like, oh yeah, no phone detected. And I'm like, oh. I'm like, what do you mean no phone detected? I thought you were connected to my phone. And it's like, nope, no phone detected. Phone's dead. And it's talking about my old phone that's been dead for a year, like as in it hasn't turned on. So it's like, yeah, no, charge your phone in order to use your Apple Watch properly. And I'm like, but my phone is here. I'm looking at it. And I'm just like, what? So yeah. So I thought that was really funny. And well, sad and funny because, you know, at the end of the day, it's not that funny. It just means that I need to work out, because I quite forgot how to use this thing, you know. And if you look at this is going to be so pathetic because I just turned it on. Oh, look, it's introducing me to activity. How do I am, Slava? So this thing is literally telling me. It's telling me how to use it. And I'm like, I've used it. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Juju. So my Apple Watch is trying to tell me how to use it itself because it thinks that I've never used it before, but I have a million times. Yeah. Very upsetting. Also, you know, if I go into like activity, if it ever loads, because for some reason it doesn't want to, but if the activity thing ever loads, I could show you what my activity was like in 2020 before I bought it. It was like incredible. It was like 200% of my goal every day because I was doing Muay Thai, I was doing soccer, I was running, I was doing all of these things. And it was like all of my activity circles were closed every day. And not only were they closed, they were like maxed out and stuff like that. And then low-key fuck 2020. My knees were garbage. My knees were done. And right after my knees were done, I also was just like, well, I'm lazy now. So my dad keeps sending, you know, like my dad is one of those people who will never be like, hey, I think, hi, Dave, who will never be like, hey, I think you need to work out a little, you know. My dad is gonna be like, so I personally, one of the things that bothers me the most for the fact that I don't work out is that my arms over here have like these little flaps, and I hate it. I hate it so much. But that's okay. I mean, like, it's not like I'm like insecure about it or anything, but I want to work on it. And so I briefly mentioned it to my dad a little while ago, and I can tell that he agrees because my dad now sends me videos on Instagram that are targeting the muscles that I was talking about. I mentioned it briefly once, like about 3 months ago or 2 months ago. For the entirety of the last 2 months, thank you so much, Sharon McDowell. So for the entirety of the last 2 months, my dad has been sending me Insta workouts for, to target that area. Also, here, there is a person who says, you have the most unique eyebrows I've ever seen. What is up with the eyebrow people? I get so many comments on my eyebrows. It's insane. First of all, they're styled, as in, like, I used a product on them. That's why they look like that. But also, this is just called bushy eyebrows normally. Lots of people have them. Interesting. I'm so curious as to why people are so obsessed with eyebrows. Like, I get comments on my eyebrows every time I go live. It's so interesting. I just choose to normally ignore them. But, but this one is at least like not, this one's not demeaning. This one's kind of nice. They're like, I've never seen eyebrows like yours. Speaking of, I will link the product I use for my eyebrows because, apparently eyebrows are all are the talk of the town of my news streams. So yeah, but if anybody wants to laugh at my dad and how are they smooth and silky, well, actually, they're pretty smooth. They're not silky though. They're kind of like they're a little like they. Oh my gosh, Brandy, you think you don't have eyebrows? Like, I normally don't have eyebrows. No. I'm not saying you. That's what I said. That your comment wasn't demeaning. Your comment was just kind of like nice. But I'm just saying that there are so many people that are interested in my eyebrows for some reason that it's like wild to me. But so you think you don't have eyebrows, Brandy? I normally don't have eyebrows either. But see, this product makes it look like you have eyebrows, and not only do you have eyebrows, they're also bushy, which is like, it lifts up the hairs of your eyebrows basically. Like, my eyebrows don't look like this on a daily basis. I make them look like this. My eyebrows are also a different color than my hair normally, so I have to dye them because they're like ashy. So if the sun shines on them, it looks like I don't have eyebrows at all. I look like that. I look like that meme of Anne Hathaway. Oh, Sherry, they are already gray. I dye them. My eyebrows are gray, and they've always been gray. They're like an ashy gray. So in the sun, it looks like my eyebrows are bald. And I've had that since like 4th grade. Oh. Привіт. Ну, це не є мій дохід. Я нічого зараз не заробляю. Я нічого не заробляю з стрімів. Я живу з збережень, але я зараз це роблю на постійній основі, тому що це для України, і я хочу допомогти Україні. В мене була робота, але наразі немає, тому що я вирішила, що я хочу фокусувати весь свій час на Україну. We love that meme, though. Yeah, exactly. Hi, Sofa. Sofaika. Cute. But yeah, so yeah, I don't know. Do you guys know what I'm talking about when I mean the Anne Hathaway meme? Like, I will show you what I look like without dyeing my eyebrows. You will laugh. Well, Anne Hathaway, no eyebrows. No eyebrows. It's like the meme is basically like, this is why we have eyebrows. It looks terrifying, okay? Okay, are we ready? This is the Anne Hathaway without eyebrows meme, okay? It looks terrifying. But that's also exactly what it looks like when I don't dye my eyebrows and the sun is shining on me. Have you never seen this meme? Oh my gosh. Like, guys, there is like a whole thing of different celebrities without eyebrows. Like, this is why we have eyebrows. Are you kidding me? Yeah, of course I can speak Ukrainian. I'm Ukrainian. Like, Just FYI, there is like a whole thing of different celebrities without eyebrows, and it basically explains why we need eyebrows, because it looks incredibly scary, so scary, and that is basically what I look like when the sun shines. Okay, well, this one, my gosh, come on, I have more for you. like, uh, like, come on. This is Justin Timberlake. This is Justin Timberlake. What do you mean? Who is that? Oh my gosh, this is so good. I can't. I can't. I can't. I can't stop, guys. How good is this? Oh my god. This is the best pre-Ukraine news session I've ever had. Okay, last one. Are you oh my god. Last one. Are you ready? I feel like, well, Leo looks okay without eyebrows somehow. But then we have oh my god. There is an ad I like that has a guy missing a tooth, but the woman is missing an eyebrow, and I think there is a hierarchy of features. Oh, that's interesting, Jason. Yep, that's Ryan Reynolds. Doesn't that look awful? Yes, Ryan Reynolds. There's so many. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm sorry. There is no stopping this. Like, guys, it just gets better and better. Better and better. Yeah, there is definitely a reason why Robert Pattinson has eyebrows. Oh my gosh, it just gets. Oh my god. Okay, this just gets worse and worse, and I'm not, I don't think I'm. Well, Zac Efron looks fine. Okay, well, this one is the last one because here we'll end on a positive note. Zac Efron looks just like okay. You can just see his Botox a little better, Is pretty much what it is. It just accentuates his Botox, which is honestly not as bad as the rest. So, you know, yeah. I hope that made your day. I hope this was a cheeky little. Eyebrows are mainly there to divert liquid from getting in the eyes. Yeah, see, well, and also apparently, in order to not look like Robert Pattinson without eyebrows or Anne Hathaway. Anne Hathaway is such a pretty lady. Without eyebrows, though, scary. Very scary. Incredibly scary. And then fashion. Well, I used to think that like colorful eyebrows looked scary, like pink and red and whatever people like to do. I take that back. I will take blue eyebrows any day over no eyebrows like that. So yeah. Oh, hi Mariana. Thank you so much. Yeah, many of them are simply unrecognizable. Like, you know, Ryan Reynolds was hard to guess. Nothing beats no eyebrows. Exactly. I think my Apple Watch needs an update because this thing is like really not doing well. Okay, so nothing beats no eyebrows. Exactly. Okay, so Are we ready? Okan Elze has a new song that my dad sent to me, so I'm gonna try and play that. Let me see. Okan Elze has a new song, and it's called Kviты minnych zon, or Flowers of the Mind Zones. Mind as in like mines, explosives. So there we go. Thank you, Glenn.
Поверталися додому, як надовго невідомо, ще залишилась невзята висота. Поверталися додому, розійшлися по одному, а тебе не відпускає пустота. Вона не твої руки, вона від сторінки. Сльози і бетон, світу, квітчиним низом.
Жовтий скотч.
Тихає війна, мамо, це не сон.
Thank you. Hi, California.
Не кажи мені, я знаю, мамо, ти не уявляєш.
K Cheers 62. Thank you so much.
Поки спокою немає, кожен метр твого краю, і не взята кожна твоя висота. Війна рве твої руки, вона від сторінки.
Hi, Karine. The weather today is decent, actually. It's nice outside.
По дорозі до вокзалу тебе дівчина чекала, і в обіймах рятувала сірий день. Як надовго невідомо, і чи повернешся додому, чи залишишся у пам'яті лише.
Sounds like a Tarantino theme. So this was the Okan Elsa song. That's a new release that just came out. It does sound like a Tarantino, like it'd be in a Tarantino film. Yeah, that's what Jason said. But also, I just got recommended a song by a Ukrainian girl here. Recommended it to me. So let's see. The Flowers of the Mind Zones. So it's like, give me a second and I'll tell you what it's about.
Весь світ у ранах, я візьму цей жовтий скотч. Я знаю, ти тут поміж лише жовтий скотч. Так, мабуть, декольте цієї темної весни. Ми всі вийшли на схід, бо хто, якщо не ми?
Tarantino whistle.
Сталі викарпали тіло зброї.
Well, hey, maybe Ukrainian songs should be in Tarantino films.
Березень цієї песії сутепле дощ. Якщо ти раш, не може більше скотчу.
Hi, Yewleea. Hi, Gunai. Haas. Hi, Skylar. Yeah, the song by Okeana is it. I will let you know in a second. Okay, so I'm gonna pause this because I added both songs to my playlist. It's available in my link in bio if you guys are interested. It's a playlist of Ukrainian songs. But so basically, Kyiv Independent is flowers of minefields, basically, and Inglorious Bastards 2 should be based on Ukraine war. Yeah, I mean, hey, Brady can do a good job. But so basically, Flowers of the Minefields is we were coming back home and we didn't know for how long. There is still a height that we can't conquer. We were coming home and then we separated into each being alone, and you're not being let go by the emptiness. Then it's corrupting your thoughts because basically an arm away there are tears and concrete, and flowers are blooming in minefields. The war is breathing. Mom, it's not a dream. Don't tell me I know, Mom. You have no idea how much the emptiness is not letting me go. Until there is no peace, every inch of your land is an unconquered height. On the way to the train station, your girl was waiting, and in her hug, your gray day was, and in her hug, the gray of your day was salvaged. And for how long, you don't know. You don't know if you're gonna come back home, and you don't know if you're only gonna be left in someone's memory. Yeah, so that's the song. It's about the war. Flowers of minefields. At an arm's length. Yeah. Also, I'm noticing there's very little people in the stream today, and I know who the culprit is. I know that Xena Solo came back, and I know that a lot of people are on her stream right now. And I love Xena. I'm so happy she's back, but why did she have to take my time? She usually went on at like 4. Why is she back at 2? Дякую. I'm like, Xena, I know. I'm gonna have to take it up with her. I'm gonna go to her. Well, there is a girl who lives in Ukraine who does the news, and she was gone for like a month and a half or 2, and she just came back for the first time, and she's doing the news right now, and I'm so happy that Xena trolled me when I asked her about joining American live streams about Ukraine. What? I'm not sure. What do you mean? But so basically, she was gone for like a month and a half or two. She just stopped streaming one day, and well, she's now back, which I'm so happy about. But why at my time? I don't want to go. I want to do the 2 p.m. news streams, and Xena is on usually for like 4 or 5 hours. 4 or 5 hours. That leaves very little room to choose from. Thank you so much, Al Gore. Yeah, very good to see that she's well. I'm like mostly joking, but I'm just like, prove to us that you're in Ukraine. I'm not in Ukraine. But also, if I were, I wouldn't be proving it to you. I'm in the United States. My family is in Ukraine. Prove to us that you're in Ukraine. I'm not. Was that proof enough? Oh, thank you, Tammy. You trolled me about it. Was really mean too. Oh no, I'm really sorry. She gave me her TG telegram and trolled me about it. Was really mean too. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Prove to us that you're human. I, robot. I, paid by CIA to deliver information to gullible American. I convince gullible American that gullible American need to stand with Ukraine. I get paid by CIA. Joseph Biden, hello. Tesla Model 1348002. Thank you, Elon, for programming me. I liked your evening reports best. Yeah, I know, but like the thing about evening reports is like, how I am Slava. The problem with evening reports is that if I go on at 9:30, then that means that I can't go to bed at a decent time at all, even if I wanted to. Because then I stay on till like 11:30 or 12 or 12:30, and then it's just late. If I go on at 7:30, then it's a little too early because, especially right now with all the stuff that I need to do, it's like I don't always make it back home. No, 6-ish would be very like, that's the thing that like, it's just, it kind of breaks my day up in half. So even if you're a bot, thank you. So basically, I think that for me, the best time would be noon or 2. And I've been kind of trying to feel it out. Sort of like I've been trying to feel out which timing works best. And I think that noon is probably the best time, to be honest, because then that way I'm done by 2, and then I can do like an evening, just like hang out and answering questions thing. Like an answering questions thing, because that way I can, just hang out whenever like I'm not, whenever I'm available, and we can talk and stuff like that, or whenever like I'm back home, because that's what I normally do. And I know, Sherry, that you see me all night doing something, but that's the thing. Part of the reason why I ended up with this schedule is because I did very, very late news streams, and then I would be like doing news streams for 3-4 hours at a time. And I would be on till like 1, 2, 3 a.m. And for me, like, I need an hour to an hour and a half to like lay in bed to unwind before my body's like, okay, we're ready for bed. So if I'm done at like 1, that means I'm not falling asleep until 2:30. If I'm done at 2, that means I'm not falling asleep until 3:30. So for me, it's like I would like to be done with everything by 10:30, so I'm in bed by midnight and I'm gone. And then I can wake up by like 7 or 8 and I can do things, right? So yeah, so for me, that would be perfect. Like noon would be a perfect time. Yeah, and Aravosis does his at 6 p.m. So I don't want to infringe on Aravosis. I'm in New York, so that means I'm Eastern Standard Time. So right now it's 4 p.m. where I'm at. So I would be doing noon daily and noon on weekends, because that way I'm done before Aravosis on the weekends, and During weekdays, I don't think anybody is doing streams. I don't think anybody is doing streams. Yeah, of course, news reporter job is never done, but as in like, I can have lives at noon, and then I can always have, and then I can always go on later in the day if something happens, right? But I can't really like do them on the go. I can't really do anything like that because, well, I have YouTube and Twitch, and then I have TikTok. So it's like, it's not a very portable setup, to say the least. But yes, also now that there are a little more people on YouTube and Twitch, let me show it to you again. I launched this platform called LTK that I was telling you about earlier. And so anytime you ask me like, oh, Yulia, I like your XYZ, where did you get that? Instead of me being like, oh, I got it on Amazon, look it up, blah, blah, blah. What you can do is you can just go. So it's in my link in bio. It's called LTK. It's like the blue and the white and blue logo. And it says shop my looks or something like that. I need to rename it. But it's basically, it's just convenient. I'm going to put it on. You find it in the, you can download the app or you can go on the website. You can find me, see, it's Yulia, and you can click on whichever thing you want to, and it will basically bring you to all of the things that are in that photo, and it'll bring you to exactly to where you can buy them from. And then you can go to any other post. Like I so far linked my lipstick, I linked a couple of home items, and I linked the top that I used to do a lot of news streams in. It's like a scrunched up white top. I'm showing it on YouTube right now, just FYI. So yeah, so I linked this like scrunched up white top, and it's now on sale. So if you like it, it's available. I think it's mostly available in larger sizes right now, though. I think they're sold out of like 0 and 2 and 4. And yeah, I think it's in like medium and larger sizes. The availability is in medium and larger sizes. And All Saints has a huge sale right now. So that's, it's up to 50% off sale. So if anybody needs to, refresh their August/September wardrobe, because who... like, who are we kidding? It's going to be hot as balls until like November this year. So yeah, alrighty. Okay, 2 S-300 missiles arrived in Kharkiv this morning. According to the mayor, rescuers are on the spot taking apart the rubble. The missiles landed in the industrial district. So far, there are no victims. Sini is up to, thank you, Sherry. Sini is up to nothing much. Sini is literally sleeping. The Ukrainian armed forces liberated the villages of Andriivka and Lozove in northern Kherson Oblast on the left bank of the Inhulets River, Operational Command South. Ukrainian aviation conducted 4 strikes on the enemy using attack aircraft, bombers, and helicopters. 4 enemy strongholds near Andriivka, Belohorka, and Blagodatne were hit. Thus, the village of Andriivka is considered liberated. In Lozove, the AFU had secured their positions a few days earlier, the report said. So, this is what it looks like. Slava ZSU. But see, now these areas are liberated, which is really cool. And we are getting much, much, much closer to Kherson. Okay, so this one, guys, buckle up. Boris Johnson could become the next Secretary General of NATO, according to The Telegraph. How are my UK people doing over here? Boris Johnson could lead NATO after leaving his post as British Prime Minister because he has demonstrated leadership qualities amid Russia's full-scale aggression against Ukraine. Yeah, well, he was demonstrating no leadership qualities among his prime ministership in the UK. And they're like, oh, well, you have great leader skills because of how you handled Ukraine. Let's just forget the fact that you were basically impeached. Yeah, I know UK people hate him. I hate him too. It's okay. I'm thankful for what he has done for Ukraine, but he's the UK Prime Minister, and it really doesn't matter what we think of him because at the end of the day, his responsibility was the UK. If he were to apply for the post of NATO Secretary General, I suspect he might ask President Zelensky for recommendations. A Conservative Party official told the publication. NATO Secretary General Jens Stoltenberg is expected to step down in September. Oh my God. But also, wait a freaking second. If Boris Johnson was gonna become NATO Gensec, then Ukraine would 100% get a no-fly zone. Oh, I'm having a very hard time balancing my my personal interest and sound mind. Boris would be very good for Ukraine and NATO, but no, September 2022 apparently. Okay, well, yeah, I mean, no-fly zones might not happen all over the entirety of Ukraine, but we can get no-fly zones in the hot spots, and we can get no-fly zone over Kyiv and like over Lviv and stuff like that. So that will be a thing. Yeah, exactly. Western Ukraine. Well, I'm Western Ukrainian, so for me, that would be a huge accomplishment, because that way I can sleep knowing that my parents are safer. Okay. The invaders shot down their own Ka-52 helicopter. At noon on July 26th, a trio of Ka-52s near Olhine in the Kherson region, intending to attack Ukrainian units, hit their own. Of course. For which on the way back it was attacked by the air defense facilities of the Russian troops. Thus, the enemy, with another goodwill gesture, deprived itself of one striking Ka-52. There were no losses on the Ukrainian side. In the Kharkiv direction, the enemy is trying to improve logistical support of its units using pontoon crossings built from behind water obstacles. Invaders shelled a hospital and houses in Dnipropetrovsk region. The enemy struck twice in the Nikopol region from grads, fired up to 40 shells. In Marhanets, a 54-year-old woman was wounded. She's in a hospital. In the city, 8 five-story buildings, an infectious disease hospital, a kindergarten, 2 kiosks, and a transport of an industrial enterprise, 2 buses and 5 units of special quarry equipment were damaged. The enemy hit Zelnodolska community with barrel artillery. A power line in Velika Kostromka was damaged. The village is partially without light. Electricians were working. No casualties. The geography of the Russian special operation war in Ukraine would be expanded to Odessa. Vladimir Konstantinov, the so-called head of the parliament of Crimea, told Rosmedia. I'm sure that the geography of the special operation in the southern direction should be expanded to Mykolaiv and Odessa. Dnipropetrovsk, there is no such city in Ukraine, there is Dnipro, and Kharkiv should also be liberated, Konstantinov said. I love that these people who were appointed by Putin to be the the heads of the liberation movement of different states that Putin wants to liberate are talking about these things as if these idiots don't understand that they're going to be disposed of the second they're not necessary anymore and substituted with other people. So these guys, not only did they betray Ukraine, not only did they bring Russia and the Russian world to Crimea and other places, they're also encouraging that to happen to other places because they're just idiots who got to power easily, right? But what they don't understand is that that's not going to last for them. They're going to be taken out the second that they have that they're not needed anymore. Like, what? Body doubles for a few things. What? I keep forgetting to bring it up, but did you hear about the medical emergency Putler had? No. Like last week? He had a medical emergency last week? He's still alive, though? That's upsetting. Not medical emergency enough. Hi, Bedfordshire Ball. Guys like the thing someone else but not me. Yeah, that's exactly like the thing where like they see what Putin and his government does to other people, right? And they're like, oh, but I'm special. Like, no, you're not. Did toxic relationships not teach you anything? No? Okay. A torture chamber was found in Bucha. Russian invaders killed civilians here, according to Deutsche Welle. Bullet marks can be seen on the walls. After Russian troops retreated from Bucha at the end of March, at least 426 bodies of murdered Ukrainians were found there. You know what? I realized that I can do this very interesting thing. Do this very interesting thing. Okay, so guys, hear me out. On YouTube, I have the ability to play things full screen without having to pick up my iPad. So I would say it's genuinely probably much better for everyone if I am able to do that. Because one second. So on YouTube, I can show this. Without having to pick it up. So I will here. This is a torture chamber they found in Bucha. But if you go on YouTube, you can see this full screen.
Були одне, друге і третє. Ну ж катівня, вони катували людей, били, що там випитували у них.
We want to punish every killer who did these crimes on the territory of our community.
Yeah, it is a torture chamber, and it's really scary that was happening. Yeah, I'm getting creeps too, trust me, that's awful. The Ukrainian armed forces confirmed that they had carried out filibuster strikes on the Antonov Bridge, so the Antonov Bridge is no more. Natalia Humaniuk, head of the press center of the defense forces in the south of Ukraine, stated this, also assuring that good news will keep coming from Kherson. Meanwhile, traffic on the Antonov Bridge over the Dnipro near Kherson is blocked, confessed the so-called representative of the occupation administration, Kyrylo Stramousov. A powerful cannonade of gunfire has been heard in temporarily occupied Donetsk since morning, and explosions have been heard in Avdiivka. It also became known that the Karlovska filtration plant in Donetsk region was de-energized due to the hostilities. According to the mayor of Pokrovsk, Ruslan Trabushkin, the water supply will be restored after the completion of repairs. Picture in picture, yeah. So in YouTube, basically, you can see the thing full screen, and on Twitch and on YouTube, you can see the thing full screen, and then I'm just like in the corner. So let me see. Ukrainian armed forces destroy invaders' base in Kherson region. During the day, Ukrainian rocket and artillery units maintained fire control of the main transport arteries of the temporarily occupied territories of the Kherson region. A total of 300 firing tasks were carried out. Confirmed losses of the enemy are 89 invaders, a T-62 tank, MSTA-S and MSTA-B self-propelled howitzer, Sunny mortar system, 2 armored vehicles, and 6 vehicles. Hi, Magnus. A warehouse of enemy ammunition was destroyed in Belohorka. Also, let me see. Is Zina still on? In Belohorka. The 4-letter acronym of the source? What do you mean, Jason? Which source? Which source, James? U.S. does everything to get military equipment to Ukraine as quickly as possible, according to the Pentagon. Secretary of Defense Lloyd J. Austin tweeted, "This afternoon, I spoke via phone with my good friend and Ukrainian counterpart Alexei Reznikov. I reassured him we were working to get the equipment to Ukraine as quickly as possible to counter Russian aggression." Morning attacks in Kharkiv and Mykolaiv. What is known at this minute? Mykolaiv, in the morning, July 27th, around 6:20 a.m., Mykolaiv was shelled again. According to preliminary information, they hit an industrial area and a repair facility. The building and private transport were also damaged. Preliminarily, there were no casualties or victims. Detailed information is being clarified. Oh, yay! Kharkiv. Attacks were in 2 districts, Industrial and Novobavarsky. In the Industrial district, the invaders damaged the building of critical infrastructure. 8 cars were burned, 6 people were wounded. In Novobavarsky, windows of a residential building were broken due to shelling. Fortunately, there were no victims or injuries. An updated map of the situation in eastern Ukraine. An updated map of the situation in eastern Ukraine from European war experts. According to them, the invaders did manage to capture the village of Novoluhanske and the power plant, namely Uglehorska TES, for which there have been fights for the last couple of days. Let me see, actually, if I can do this. I want to see one more thing. I want to see if I can potentially send these photos. Send this over to my computer. I can do this before the stream, so then I would have all of this stuff basically be there, open and available before from your computer. Okay, don't show these tips again. Upload file. Let's see. Oh no, because it's a JPEG. I see. And I need to upload slides. Gotcha. Okay. It is what it is. All right. So a video of the Antonov Bridge destruction has surfaced. That's awesome. We're gonna upload that. We are gonna save that, and we're gonna show that on both YouTube and TikTok. However, YouTube, it is going to be full screen. Hi, non-binary Thunder. I've never seen you here before. Welcome. So, share video file. Alrighty.
Мы видим, что удары пришлись как раз вот в сторону непосредственно правую, левую сейчас от моста, вы видите. И сюда же нанесли удары как раз вот по той стороне, которая была обстреляна. Общая картина моста, просто мост фактически находится вот в таком состоянии. Еще больше разорвало на куски как раз вот. Практически в то же самое место ударили.
So basically, the reason why this is important, this is Antonov Bridge, and this is a bridge that leads to Kherson. And this is how Russians have been bringing ammo to Kherson from Crimea. And now it is slightly impossible for them to do that because, well, the bridge is destroyed. And that will aid us in taking Kherson, bringing Kherson back home much earlier than we would have been able to before. This morning, the enemy launched 3 missile attacks in Toretsk. Rocket hit private sector and garages, no casualties. In Avdiivka, in addition to rockets, the Russians used artillery 3 times, hitting the city center and the ACHZ. The consequences are being established. In Bakhmut, the Russians hit a hotel. According to preliminary information, they're dead and wounded. A rescue operation is underway. In the Kurakhovo community, it is Kurakhovo as well as Hornyak, Kurachovka and Austria that are under fire. Information on the consequences is being clarified. Is it possible to say that Ukraine is achieving more success than before? Yes, 100%. Because, well, Ukraine, first of all, has gotten advanced weapons that Russia doesn't know what to do with. Because, for instance, we got HIMARS, and Russia doesn't know what to do with HIMARS because they don't have any systems that can help them protect themselves from HIMARS strikes, right? So HIMARS has actually been a game changer, genuinely. Like, it's been an incredible game changer. And so therefore, yes, Ukraine is definitely having much more success than before. In the Kurakhovo community, it is Kurakhovo as well as Hornyak, Kurachovka, and Austria that are under fire. Information on the consequences being clarified. In the Mariinsky community, heavy shelling of Krasnohorivka continues. In the Ochorina community, shelling continued overnight and in the morning, most of all in the vicinity of Pisky. In the morning, Russian shells flew to the area of Karlovska filter station and Orlovka. The Yablonovka area of Ilinovka municipality came under fire, damaged 3 houses, no casualties. British intelligence update as of July 27th. Russian private military company Wagner has likely succeeded in making tactical advances in the Donbass around the Vuhlohirska power plant and the nearby village of Novoluhansk. Some Ukrainian forces have likely withdrawn from the area. Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov is currently undertaking a tour of Egypt, Ethiopia, Uganda, and the Republic of Congo. Russia will highly likely seek to exploit the visits to blame the West for the international food crisis and win the support of African states, which have otherwise remained neutral about Russia's invasion of Ukraine. Since 2014, Russia has made significant efforts to secure influences across Africa, with Wagner frequently deploying as one of its favored tools of influence in the region. Russia primarily engages with Africa because it believes it will enhance the great power identity Russia aspires to. Its secondary goals are probably to secure commodity concessions and to persuade African states to vote in line with Russia's interests in international forums. Oh, gosh, Russians are such pathetic, horrible people, right? Oh, thank you, Nick. Like, they are the reason why people in Africa and a lot of other countries are going to be dealing with famines or severe food shortages. And they're coming there and they're like, yeah, blame the West because the West is not letting us be blood-hungry dictators who are committing a genocide. You know, the West is so bad. We're basically starving you because they won't let us commit a genocide in another territory. Yeah, blame the West. It's all the West's fault. How dare they not let us commit a genocide? Like insanity. So crazy. Sorry, I need to get a little Band-Aid because I have a paper cut, and it's okay, you know, like it's not, paper cuts are not bad, but they're the most awful kind of cut because it's just like so annoying, and it's right here, so like on my thumb and right at that like squishy area. It's so gross. And also, these are like the best Band-Aids on the planet. Literally, they're called Yewleea. So yeah, they're very nice. I really love them, and they come in like different colors. Thank you, Nick. So yeah, they come in like different colors, and they come in different shapes too. They're called assorted flex fabric bandages. And Vasily has been using them and already bent the little thing a little bit. It's cool, but they come in like this. See, they're like, and you can have, so they have like different collections, which I find really nice. And like they have these small ones, and they're sold at like Target, I think, but they have big med kits, like small med kits. They're really cool. Like, I don't know, I found them last year at Target, and I love them. And they, again, come in different like collections, which different colors and stuff like that. And this box is really cute. But latex or nah? Oh, see, I don't know. I don't know if they're latex. It's called fabric. It's called flex fabric. Sterile, unless opened. Thank you, Nick. So yeah, liquid spray bandages, I've never used those. LOL, I'm going to Target to find them. Again, I can link them. I can link them. But yeah, they have like really cool, I love those bandages. I've literally never, ever, I usually don't like bandages because first of all, they don't stick. Vasily.
What?
Bandages usually like, bandages,
Yes.
they usually come off and they're annoying, right? Do these come off for you?
Actually, it.
Da.
No, this.
No, right? They don't really.
It was hard.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh.
I was showering.
Live access suspended for what? For what? For what was my live access suspended? For hateful behavior to who? Yes, but this time, like, okay, this time they have to take that appeal seriously, and they have to basically like reinstate my live access, because this time I didn't even say anything remotely hateful behavior. Huh?
They just can't block.
No, I've had it happen before.
System unblocked you?
Huh?
System unblocked you?
Yeah, all the time. I've had that most times.
Yep, sure.
Probably Russian trolls. Yeah, but like I literally did not say anything. I was talking about Band-Aids. I was talking about Band-Aids. Well, Russian trolls happened to my live. I know, since one is talking about Band-Aids, hate speech. It's insane. Like, if they're not gonna reinstate my live this time, I am literally quitting TikTok. Because screw that. Yeah, because this time I wasn't even calling anybody a terrorist anything. Like I have the entire broadcast recorded and I can look at it. I did not say a single thing. And the reason why they did, oh, I see why trolls came on. Because this video keeps coming up. It was at 43,000 this morning. Now it's at 51.8 thousand. And so trolls found me, of course. Oh,
But
hi.
there is a YouTube.
Even from the earlier stuff, you didn't show anything bad or say anything that people could see on news. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, for sure. But as in, like, again, they can't say that any of this was hate speech because at this point, I wasn't like pointing to anybody. I wasn't saying Russia bad. I wasn't saying anything. I literally was talking about the platform for shopping. I showed the torture chamber video that literally does not show anything, but just like some ruins. And then I showed the Antonov Bridge destruction. That is about it. There is no way that they can find hate speech in there. Band-Aids? Really? Crazy. Okay, well, I'm gonna go on my backup, and I'm gonna go live from my backup. I'm gonna go on its Yulia, I guess. Good evening. Hi, crazy cat. I find it insane, genuinely insane. Oh, I see now. It's a mass TikTok thing. I thought I said something wrong about Band-Aid and got banned.
Blocked.
No. Hi, Rebecca. No, nobody got blocked except for me, evidently. Well, they have to restore it because genuinely, like, there was nothing wrong said during that newscast. Like, what? Hi, everyone. It like pisses me off so much. It honestly makes me not want to like return to doing it because like it's like the backup is it's Yulia. Yeah, they got 10 rubles now for taking me down, but if TikTok doesn't bring back my live, then I'm not going to be able to be back for like 7 days, which is a lot. And that's like basically it's okay. Carlos, I don't know for how long my main is being banned. I don't mean to be mean, but please don't ask me questions about how long I'm going to be banned for because I submitted an appeal and I will see. But if they don't react to that appeal and if they don't give me my account back because I legitimately did not say a single thing that could be remotely taken as hate speech, then I'm gone. I'm not going to use TikTok ever again. Literally. Like fuck that. Like they will lose a creator. That's just what it is. And while I've spoken to a lawyer, by the way, it's going to take a while, but also with that, I'm also going to sue them. So, anyways, screw this shit. It's the most ridiculous thing ever. Genuinely, like, screw this. No, but you know, like, here is the thing. I can't appeal it. I can't appeal it twice. They only give me one appeal for the video. So it's not like I can appeal it twice. It's like if they... Okay, sure, but when they take me... Guys, I've been through this 100,000 million times. I know exactly how it works. I understand. Thank you. I really appreciate that you guys are trying to help, and I really appreciate all of your advice. I do know exactly what to do in these situations, and I do know exactly how they act, and I know that sometimes they can restore your live access in like an hour or 2 or 3 or 5. I understand how it works. I know. But the point is, it's incredibly frustrating. It's driving me nuts. It's driving me crazy. And I am just getting really, really angry with it. And therefore, it doesn't matter to me whether there is like a multiple appeal process or whether there isn't. But when somebody takes your live down for absolutely no freaking reason and your live access is suspended for a week, that serves as a huge detriment. Because you basically, my videos are not being shown to people at all because I have a strike against my account. So my videos are basically being shadow banned. And I also can't go live to boost these videos so more people can see them. So with that said, basically, it's annoying. And I don't want to do it. So yeah, so screw that. Like if they don't return my live access back because okay, on the last live, I understand. Thank you, Suzette. Basically, I understand. What was I saying? Oh my gosh. I understand why last time it's like, why last time it happened. It's because like, okay, I called a certain country an terrorist state. Sure, that could work as hateful behavior. This time, I did not say a single freaking thing. Not a single freaking thing. I was talking about Band-Aids. Like, the fuck? Russia and Iran agree on aircraft equipment supplies and maintenance. According to the newspaper, Iran signed an agreement on the export of parts and aircraft equipment to Russia. Russia and Iran also signed an agreement on supplying Iranian equipment for aircraft and conducting repair and maintenance services for Russian aircraft. The National Bank of Ukraine will present a commemorative coin, Yelizaveta Yaroslavna, from the series Outstanding Personalities of Ukraine. It will go into circulation on July 28th, 2022. So if you guys collect coins, we are releasing a new coin. Get a therapist, sir. Get a real job. Get a therapist. I like it. I like doing this. I had a real job and I chose to do this because I want to help my country. The Ukrainian armed forces also struck the rail. Okay, here's the thing. I'm incredibly pissed off right now. So let me finish this for now and I will do the rest of it later tonight. The rest of the news, because I am very frustrated. I am incredibly frustrated. And I don't think it's productive because if I'm gonna continue doing this right now, I'm just gonna keep getting more and more annoyed. And it's not gonna do anybody any favors, okay? So let me end this. I will do the rest of the broadcast around like 8:30 p.m. tonight because I am really frustrated. Thank you, Suzanne. See you later.